Hello out there, I'm the oldest nerd. Today, Meditations from the Abyss on Babylon 5. And in this episode, we see all of the characters together. Finally, it's been several weeks since we have had all of the regular characters in a single episode and anybody making more than a cameo in it. Actually, there was one kind of cameo in this one, but we'll get to that. What we do see is we have not seen Lennier or Vir in quite a long time. And as Londo has come back from Centauri Prime in order to get back to regular things at Babylon 5, away from all of the political intrigue in the palace, and we find out, of course, since last week, that the intrigue in the palace right now is launching attacks on the Drazi. And the Drazi, of course, suspect the Centauri, but Londo doesn't know anything about it. And so they are keeping Londo kind of at arm's length in any kind of meetings about this. Londo is starting to catch on that he's being excluded from some things, but so far he's not suspicious of why. But at any rate, Vir is back, and Londo has indicated that when he goes back to serve as emperor, when the regent dies, he will be the new ambassador for Babylon 5. And Vir, in no uncertain terms, proves that he's up for the job. The Drazi are meanwhile trying to bug Londo's quarters to figure out just what he might know about the attacks. Londo figures that it's just the usual spying that one government does on another, and fills some false narrative to perturb the ambassador. And then we have the Lennier. And Lennier has been called back to Babylon 5 covertly by Delenn to do unofficial monitoring of the supply lines between the Drazi and the Centauri. And so hoping to be able to get some hard evidence that the Centauri are behind the attacks on the Drazi. So in order to do this, Lennier is put on as a trainee on this White Star ship. He certainly does not have to pretend that he did not fight with Sheridan during the Shadow Wars, but at the same time, he's coming in as one of the elite forces, and the captain of this White Star, which he has given a name because he believed that White Star 24 was just a little too sterile, has an interesting way of preparing the trainees. And Lennier, in the first test, pretty much proved himself pretty well. And by the second, he did so again, but not officially. He had, we see in this that not all Minbari are quite as disciplined as he is, and or as comfortable in his own skin, perhaps, as he is. So this is something that is shown in this. It's a very good performance by Bill Mumy in order to show us just a little more inside Lennier's personality. Then we have the situation with Garibaldi, who's we know from a couple of episodes back that he's back on the bottle, and it's starting now to become apparent to Sheridan and others that there's something that's not quite right with him, and so this is something that obviously is going to carry on. So in all of this put together, what we have is once again, another one of these link episodes that sets everybody up for what the drama is going to be going forward, but we do have a little breather in the more intense plot elements that will be coming up. So that's what I see on this. It's a nice way to look into the personality of Lennier and Vir especially, and show how they can prove themselves, and also a little bit into just the relationship between Delenn and Sheridan, which is not one of 100% trust. So things move along. So we hope that you will stay with us. Tomorrow we'll have a review on Khan, and then we'll be back at our regular time on Thursday with Professor O. We'll be talking about a couple of Clint Eastwood movies. One is Soylent Green, and the other is The Omega Man, two classic films that we'll be talking about. So we hope that you'll join us all this week. So until we talk to you again, thank you for joining us, and don't go far.